Hello people YouTube and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to some more the Golf Club 2, but this is going to be the course designer now. I've got another golf course that I'm making, which is my kind of proper taking a golf course, and I actually set out and I was doing every golf hole. I was basically videoing it and then we're building it out. I might go back to that, but I had a lot of issues with the game crashing and it kind of angered me a little bit. I'm not saying that I'm not ever going to go back to it, but I'm kind of putting that to the side. This course here, now this course is, I'm calling it Pixelated Dreams at the moment. It's probably going to be called Pixelated something else. I might come up with a name. It's really for my golf society, and the whole theme of this golf course is squares and rectangles. All the greens are going to be just square shapes, either L shapes, V shape, but it's going to be basically be square. Because our golf society is called Pixelated Golfers, so I've just actually finished doing this whole. I'm still to add grandstands, still to add stuff. The greens are still to get specced out. As you can see here, all the bunkers are all square shaped or rectangle. I don't like to do I don't think there is a triangle shape. And here's the green here. I've got my Sunday pin position in that corner. Again, just a square green, just sticking out a little bit. But basically, that's really the whole theme of this course. Let's go back to the first hole. There's the first hole there. So that's the whole idea behind this. Is just to really make it just a square tees, fairly square fairways. I mean, the first hole here, you drive down to this blind landing spot. Again, I've got the big bunkers there, they're all square, and then we've got the shot here across, and then this green here is like an L-shaped green, but it's got two tiers. It's got this bottom tier, and then we've got a top tier. There's no slope in the greens yet. I'm going to add slope later. I like to put kind of subtle breaks. I don't want them to be easy, but I don't want them to be like impossibly hard. And as I play each hole, I'm going to refine like pin placement. So I might actually move a pin slightly back, or slightly forward, or slightly to the left or right, or maybe even reshape a green, flatten it out, redo the breaks on it. I might actually flatten this one because I've got a bit of fall off here. I want the greens to be perfectly flat, and then we put in some break. And that's really how you should do your greens. Put in subtle breaks, just make it nice, add. And I'm actually going to do that at the end. So the plan is that I'm going to build the course, and then once I've built the course, I'll then sweep across and maybe put in some more like grandstand. I'm usually putting the grandstands and camera towers and bits and bobs as I go, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add stuff to it. So I'm going to layer it up all the time, add like cart paths, then add like signs, and just keep the theme going throughout the whole course. But I want to get the course laid down, so I think I'm at the 6th hole. I'm probably about to do the 7th at some point. I'm not going to make a video of it. I mean, here's the tee box here. That tee box is actually okay. There's a little tiny bump there. I might have to kind of flatten that out actually. Do you know what? I'm going to do that just now because I see it and it's kind of going to annoy me a little bit. So let's get this one selected. Turn it round. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cover these two tee boxes, I think. There. And then just flatten it. And then that'll just take that kind of bump out. Okay, so that's that done. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. Always flatten the tee boxes. Always. That one's going to be okay. I might move that actually. I'll move this tee. I'm just going to move it forward just ever so slightly. That should hopefully take that. Yeah, that takes that slope out of the equation a little bit. It's still there, in fact. We probably could move it another little bit up. So the plan is I'm gonna build the course. Once I finish it, I'll go over each hole and then we'll start adding bits to it and kind of getting it to a point where it's quite nice. There's a lot of ways you can build golf courses. I kind of automatically generated. Well, I didn't automatically generate. I just added the 18 holes manually. So basically, if I nip over here, this for instance, I've used small greens because I want to construct the greens myself. And the same with the fairway, it's just basic fairways. So this is really unedited to a certain extent. It's just the tee boxes, and then we've just got the hole, and it's not really been modified in any way, shape, or form. This one here has been properly done to a certain extent. You see there, we've got the square bunkers, pixelated golfers.
I have soft tissue damage and a bruised, possibly chipped rib. So I think I can put in a claim through them. I don't think I need to go and get a lawyer or somebody to do a claim, but I think I can just...
Right, I'm actually recording.
Okie doke.
My wife was in Aldi's the other day and we were doing shopping, and one of the workers had a pallet truck with a pallet on it with some... it wasn't highly stacked, but there was items on it, and it absolutely breezed by. He was one of these workers that tends to think he's probably better than everybody else, and he's one of these quick workers. Look at me, I'm super efficient at my job. But he failed to take due care and attention when handling a pallet truck. You should actually... I used to work at a supermarket for 10 years, and when you pull a pallet truck, especially when there's customers on the shop floor, you pull the pallet truck and you walk backwards, keeping your corners of your pallet truck in vision at all times. He did the arm behind his back and walked forward with the pallet truck, and he was going really fast. And what happened was the pallet truck, the edge of the pallet actually caught my wife's cart or shopping trolley, and it actually bashed and actually went into her stomach. So she's actually got soft tissue damage. She might have bruised or chipped a rib. So, and also Aldi's didn't take a name or an address or a phone number, which I think is absolutely... I think that's that should be the first and foremost attention of that shop, would be to get the name, the address, and a phone number of that person. The guy just comes and says, "Oh, I'm sorry about that. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Oh, I'm sorry about that." Where's the name and address? So we're probably going to follow that up, because I'm not having it. It's just an absolute joke. Saturday the shop was absolutely mobbed or busy, and you just shouldn't be doing that with a pallet truck. It's absolutely terrible. So that's my wife back in. But anyway, I'll get back to my course here. So the theme of this golf course, because as I say, my society is called Pixelated Golfers Association. So pixelated is just squares. So that's my theme. Every single bit's going to be square. Bunkers are all square or rectangles. The greens are square, slightly different shape. Like this one here's got a little bit of a... Still to put more pins in here. There's holes I'm going to come back to and maybe reshape a little bit. Here's the next hole here. I need to get that tee box needs flattened. And then a kind of signature hole here, hole number 4. I've got some raised elements here. We've got the bunkers off to the right to catch wayward shots. We've got the water here. We've got the grandstands. Got this little raised piece here, which is quite nice. And then we've got a massive big square green. See, I've not put the shape in them yet. I'm going to do that. That's the very last thing that I do when I play the course. I'm going to do each individual green one at a time, get the pins set, get everything really hunky-dory. Here's the next hole here that I worked on. So basically, it really is just a square-themed, pixelated golf course. Whether I make it, if it's good enough to be the home course of my society, it'll stand out. It'll be a little bit different. It kind of fits the form factor of the Pixelated golfers. So, I say I'm on at hole 6. This hole has not been done. You can see here the tee boxes need to be checked, because if you're teeing off with a driver, you're probably going to hit into that bank. So that needs to be addressed. But I kind of want to get it finished within the next couple of weeks, and maybe have it as my home course. It could be quite good. So just really a quick video, just to show you that I'm not like abandoning making golf courses, but my golf, it's hard to structure like this. You know, if I've got like a spare hour that I say, right, do you know what, I'm going to build maybe another hole, 2 holes in my game and get through it that way. Recording a video is good, but it also takes a lot of time, so I kind of don't want to. I don't know, it's not that I'm wasting time, but I've got time doing other stuff. But I might do the odd video, maybe do a bit of a video like shaping greens and stuff, so that people can maybe get an idea. And then here's the next hole here, going down here. Okay, and I quite like the idea that the bind green, but I might raise stuff. I mean, you know, this is all subject to change. It could change quite a lot, but another green across the water. I want it to be difficult, but not like impossible. So that's just a little kind of heads up info on my course building. As I say, I'm going to probably concentrate on this one first, and then go back to my other course, and hopefully I'll get that out at some point in the next few months. So that's going to conclude this video, guys, from girls. Just a quick update on my course design. I quite like this green here. This is kind of like sawgrass, but inverted. You're not playing over this, but you're playing, obviously, I think it's going to be a par 5 this hole. Yeah, it's a par 5. So it could be quite tricky. It's quite a tight green, especially if you're driving in. You can easily go off the back or the sides here. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and have a nice day, and I'll see you soon for more videos coming up soon. Bye.